Okay, here we are again, getting a little bit more practice with our metaphors. So we are going to start with verb-based metaphors. It says in some metaphors, the verb in the sentence makes the metaphor rather than the noun. So we were talking about subjects before, but now we're going to talk about a verb. So that means an action word, something that is happening. So in these types of metaphors, the verb is not meant to be taken seriously or literally. So it says, Will was burning with anger. So he's not really burning, he was just very angry. Burning is a verb, it's something's happening, right? So that's our action. We're not comparing two subjects, we're just saying that the verb is what they're comparing it to. We've also got Jade's heart is breaking. Okay, so her heart's not actually breaking, but that's an action verb. And breaking means to be like tore apart, so that means that she's very sad. So it says underline the verb that forms the metaphor in each sentence. Then tell us what the metaphor means. So you've got two things you have to do here. Please don't forget that. So it says Carla's head was spinning with ideas. So I have to think about the verb, an action. So whatever Carla is doing or her head was doing, it was spinning. Okay. So if Carla's head was spinning with ideas, I think that means that she was overthinking. Okay? So underline and then tell me what you think it means. Then we've got the simile or metaphors. You have to decide. Don't forget, similes have a tell. If you use like or as to compare them, it's a simile. You might want to write that down so you're not messing it up. Or a metaphor is just using is because you're telling me that is what that thing is. So it says you're still comparing two things. However, similes use like or as. So it says write S if the sentence is a simile, write M if it's a metaphor, write N, oh snap, crackle, pop, they put an N in there, if the sentence is neither a simile or a metaphor. So if it's neither, you're not comparing. I'm going to write that down here. If you're not comparing something, it's an N. Is N. Okay. Talia's eyes were as bright as the sun. Okay, so we've got Talia's eyes, and they're comparing it to the sun, and I'm using as. So I know that one is a simile. All right. Okay. Dad was like a big teddy bear. Again, I'm using like or as. Therefore, it's a simile. Sandy is a silly monkey. Is. They're not saying is like a silly monkey. They're just saying is a silly monkey. Therefore, it's an M. So go through those. Reread them twice if you have to. Find those words. If you can see them in there and you want to underline them to tell you what it is, do it. I've got was like. I know that's a simile if I use the word like. Underline those words to help you get the right answer, okay? And then that is all you have to do for today. Goodbye.